Oftentimes, people will try to change where they live because they need a change. You will change addresses, change your area code, change your zip code.
Right.
Problem is, you showed up, and eventually you'll start attracting the same kind of people that was in your world before. But when you change, what happens is some people fall out of your life.
Right.
You go to a whole new level. Some people can't handle your capacity. They can't handle the new place God you in. Amen. And you got to begin to, and then got to introduce new people into your world.
Yeah, change.
What separates us really is not the color of our skin, but what separates us really is the way that we think. When you got a group of people that's hanging out together, it's because they're thinking similarly like each other. And that attraction is there because of the way you think. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. You start attracting good stuff or repelling bad things from your life because of how you think.
Yeah, your change has to start from the inside out. You know, and I touch on this on the book as well, you know, a lot of times everybody wants change. You know, I work in a corporate structure, and the one thing that they say is that people are resistant to change, and I disagree with that. You know, people want change. People are resistant to changing. I'm not resistant to change, I'm resistant to changing. That means change this, change that, change him, change her, change my home, change my car, change everything around me. But when you start talking about changing me, you've overstepped your bounds. You know, when you start talking about what I need to change, okay, we don't need to talk anymore. And that is a problem. You know, we have to realize that change starts from within. You know, once you begin to change, because if I change everything around you, just like you said, and we talk about it in the book, if I change everything around you, but you don't change, then everything around you will just become conducive to who you still are. All of the change around you will be temporary. You know, it'll last for a minute, but if you're not a new person, then everything else goes back to being the same old thing.
Yeah, is there anybody in here that knows that one touch from the master can make everything all right? Just one touch from the master can turn your midnights into day. Just one touch from the master can wipe away tears from your eyes. Ain't the Lord all right tonight? I'm on my way out of here, y'all, but I gotta share something with you before I go. I'm reminded of the lyrics of the old Williams brothers. The song said, one day I was walking downtown and I saw a man that appeared to be an old wino. He was sitting on the streets telling people about Jesus as they passed him by. Just because he was raggedy and dirty, y'all, people would laugh at him and make fun of him, and they walked on past the man. But he said, because of the way I look, no money and no fancy clothes, no fine home or cars, a lot of people consider me to be a nobody. But I got good news, because the man looked at me and said, I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody about somebody who can save anybody. Ain't the Lord all right today? Is there anybody in here that's ever felt like a nobody? Is there anybody in here that's ever been looked over before? Is there anybody in here that's ever been conceived before? I thank God that when man looks over me, God looks on me. Yeah, ain't the Lord all right? I'm so glad that even the nobody can be somebody with a touch from the master.
Can be saved, reveal your glory. So the sick can be healed. Reveal your glory. So the blind can see. Reveal your glory. Lord, reveal your glory. need you right now, Jesus. Somebody need a blessing from you, Lord. Reveal your glory. Hallelujah. Touch my hands, Lord, that you might get the glory, Lord. Somebody need a word from you, Lord.